The Olympic Games are coming up, so if you would like to follow the figure skating events and want to know more about what's going on there, let me give you a short overview of the disciplines, the programs, and the elements of the sport. I also made a separate video about the scoring system, so if you are interested in that, check out the link below. So, our four disciplines are men, women, pairs, and ice dance. These are the four categories that we usually see at competitions such as the World Championships or the European Championships, which are events organized by the ISU, the International Skating Union, responsible for competitive figure skating and speed skating on an international level. So these are the disciplines we will see at the Olympics as well, with the addition of a team event. And here it's important to mention that there are other disciplines in existence, such as synchronized skating or solo ice dance, but those are not included in the Olympics just yet, so I will not cover them here. Each event has two rounds, which are the short program and the free skate for men, women, and pairs, and the rhythm dance and the free dance for ice dance. The total score of these two rounds will determine the final result. Before the individual events, we will have the team event, where the teams of qualified countries or national Olympic committees will compete against each other. These are the teams of the top 10 ranked countries based on their results in the past 2 years, which also managed to qualify in at least three individual disciplines. Here, we will see both rounds of the four categories as well, but the final result is determined by the overall scores of each team. It's important that this event will not contribute to the result of the separate men's, women's, pairs, and ice dance events. So, what are these two rounds or programs that I've been talking about? For single and pair skating, we have the short program and the free skate. I will go into more details about the scoring system in the next video, but for now it's important to know that the scores in each round are made up by two segment scores: the technical element score, rewarding the execution of technical elements, and the program component score that focuses on presentation. So first, the athletes will perform their short program, receive their score, and on a different day they will run the free skate. Then the final result will be determined by the total score of the two programs. The basics follow the same principle in ice dance, but here the first shorter program is called the rhythm dance, while the second longer one is the free dance. In ice dance, the rhythm dance also has to reflect the character of the music and or theme of the respective season, which for this season is the music, dance styles, and feeling of the 1990s. So what are the differences between the four disciplines? These mostly lie in the elements performed. In this video, I will give you an overview of the technical elements that we will see in the different categories. For single skating, that's jumps, spins, step sequences, and choreographic sequences. Jumps are probably the most spectacular elements of figure skating. There are six types: salchow, toe loop, flip, lat, and axel. The type of jump is determined by the takeoff, after which we can count the number of rotations that the athlete does in the air. At the Olympics and other major international competitions, we usually see double, but mostly triple and quadruple jumps that stand for 2, 3, and 4 rotations respectively. We will most certainly see jump combinations as well, so 2 or 3 jumps right after each other, or jump sequences that feature an axel type jump as the second or third jump. Spins are other defining elements of the sport. There are many different variations, but the three basic positions are camel, sit, and upright. In a camel spin, the free leg is extended backwards with the knee higher than the hip level. During a sit spin, the upper part of the skating leg is at least parallel to the ice, while an upright spin is in any position, which is not a camel position, with the skating leg extended or slightly bent. These positions vary in many ways. For example, an upright spin in which the head and shoulders are leaning backwards with the back arched is a layback spin. Layback spins also have their own numerous variations, as the position of the free leg is optional. For example, in the illustration here we can see the famous Billman spin. The positions can be combined for a combination spin. The skater can change foot during a spin for a change spin, and the jumping or flying entry into the spin will make it into a flying spin. Depending on difficulty, spins can go from the base level all the way up to level 4. The step sequence is a sequence of movements performed in strong accordance to the music. It includes turns and steps balanced in distribution. These turns and steps are, for example, loops, rockers, three turns, chasses, or toe steps, but there are many more with different difficulty levels. The step sequence can get a maximum of level 4 based on the overall complexity and variety of the sequence. Most importantly, the step sequence must fully utilize the ice surface. The choreographic sequence is the creative part of the free skate. It's not included in the short program. It must have at least two different skating movements, but it's quite flexible as in what those can be. Skaters can go for spirals, arabesques, spread eagles, even spins or jumps with a maximum of 2 rotations, and they are also free to choose the steps and turns to link these movements together. Of course, any jumps or spins performed within the choreo sequence will not be called as a separate element. This element has a fixed base value regardless of content. The short program has a number of strict technical requirements, for example for the spin and jump types, which slightly differ for men and women. All in all, in both disciplines we will see 3 jump entries, 3 spin entries, and a step sequence. The free skate has less fixed requirements, providing more artistic freedom. For technical content in these programs, we can expect 7 jump entries, 3 spin entries, a step sequence, and a choreographic sequence. Pair skating also involves the previously mentioned elements, with the individual jumps and spins executed side by side and preferably synchronized. In addition, we have a couple of pair skating specific elements that basically require 2 people. These are pair spins, when the spinning position involves both members of the team, throw jumps, where the man throws the woman into the jump, lifts, categorized by the takeoff, when the man lifts the woman overhead, twist lifts, in which the man throws the woman up in the air overhead, making her rotate in the air before he catches her again, and finally, death spirals, where the man is spinning centered, holding the woman out to spin in a larger circle around him. The short program in pair skating also has a number of strict requirements regarding the type of the elements, but overall we will see 2 jump entries, 1 spin entry, a step sequence, a lift, a twist lift, and a specific death spiral. In the free skate, we will see an overall 4 jump entries, 1 spin entry, a choreographic sequence, 3 lifts, each from a different group, a twist lift, and a death spiral, different from the one that was performed in the short program. In ice dance, the technical elements are very intricate and nuanced, so I will not go into too much detail, but I do want to give you an overview of what to expect. What differentiates this category the most is that there are no jump entries. Instead, we will see other difficult elements of complex footwork and high quality edges. In addition, movement to the music has an even bigger focus in this discipline than in the other ones. As for the technical content of ice dance, here we will see step sequences, dance spins, dance lifts, turn sequences, pair-dance elements, and choreographic elements. Another major difference in this category is that these elements may vary a lot. The required elements for the rhythm dance change each season. This year, these elements are 1 sequential twizzles, a dance lift, a pair dance type step sequence, a not touching step sequence, and the choreographic rhythm sequence. In the free dance, we will see synchronized twizzles, 3 short lifts or 1 short and a combo lift, 2 step sequences, 1 dance spin, and 3 choreographic elements chosen from a predefined list. These choreographic elements might be a jump or lifting movement, spinning movement, hydroblading movement, a lift, a twizzling movement, a sliding movement, or a character step sequence. So before I close the topic, a disclaimer from my side. Please note that this was just an overview of the elements of the 4 disciplines. There is much, much more to the technical side of figure skating than what I've just summarized to you. I will go into a little bit more detail in the next video about the scoring system, but if you are interested in a real deep dive, I will link the ISU technical handbooks in the description. If you made it to the end, I thank you for your attention. I hope I helped to watch any upcoming figure skating event with more trained eyes now. If you are also interested in how the scoring system works, check out the video link below, and I will see you soon with my take on the 2026 Olympics.